Welcome to ICSE MathGuru. In today's video, I am going to tell you all how to solve an inequation, how to write its solution set and how to plot it on the number line. Every detail will be explained to you all in this particular video. Firstly, watch the video till the end. In the previous video linked to this lesson, I have taught what an inequation is, what the rules of solving the inequation, what is a replacement set, what is a solution set, and every other detail which is important to get going with this lesson, linear inequation. And if any one of you have missed watching that video, please do watch it. The link is in the description below. And if you liked our channel, if you liked our videos, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. So let's get started with today's class. The first question is, find the solution set for the following inequation and represent on the number line when x belongs to n. What is this x belongs to n, children? X belongs to n means it is the replacement set, and you have to solve this. It's a basic simple inequation. Maybe they'll ask you to write the solution set for such an inequation when it comes to an objective question, but not more than 1 mark you can expect from such a tiny question. So 3x is less than 14 minus 2. What did we do? 14 minus 2 plus 2 went to the other side. We learned that if a term gets transposed to the other side of the inequation, the sign of the term changes. So plus 2 becomes minus 2. So 3x is less than 12, x is less than 4. Now what are the natural numbers that are less than 4? That makes your solution set. So your solution set, always write within curly brackets, is 1, 2, 3. Here I am going to discuss you all 2 points about this solution set. Now you know that there are 2 kinds of set notation, one being the roster form and the other is the set builder form. This is listing the elements is the roster form or the tabular form. Listing the elements is the roster form or the tabular form. The other kind of writing the set is set builder notation. Okay, and the other is the descriptive form where we write it in description. That is not needed. All you have to know here is about the roster or the tabular form, or also I will write roster or tabular form and the set builder form. Now how do we write this set builder form? Very simple, children, don't complicate in your mind. You just open a curly bracket, write x such that, then write the answer that you have got, whatever answer you have got. X is less than 4, put a comma and write x belongs to the category of numbers. So this is what a set builder notation is, representing a set in set builder notation. This is the tabular form. Both mean the same. Okay, here we are listing the elements, here we are not listing the elements. As discussed earlier, for real numbers we cannot write the solution set in the tabular or the roster form. So you have to just leave it in the set builder notation only. But for whole numbers, natural numbers and integers, that is whether it is n, w or z, for any of these 3 categories, we can write both in set builder notation as well as in the tabular form. Is that clear? So let's move on to see the solution. Now coming to representing the set on the number line. Let me go a little up. Okay. Now how do we represent the number line? I kept the number line ready, so I will tell you the key points about how you represent on the number line. Your solution set is 1, 2, 3. Remember that you have to write minimum of 3 values to the extremes. Okay, minimum of 3 values to the extremes. 3 values to the extremes means 1, 2, 3 is the solution set. Beyond 3, another 3 values, and less than 1, another 3 values. That's one point. Second point, that even if we are not using the negative number line. Say suppose your answer has only 0 to 4. There is nothing to be drawn on the negative number line. Ensure at least you write 2 negative values, okay, and then you write your 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Third most important point, here at least you can expect that you will not lose marks, but if you don't put these arrows on either side of the number line, you may lose 1 mark. You solve the entire inequation correct, you write the solution set correct, you plot it on the number line correct, everything you do correct, but you don't put the arrows, you end up losing the mark. So we are not ready to lose any marks at that rate. So be watchful, careful. Now coming to plotting, if it is only a particular value, only a particular number, then you just have to put dots on the number line. You just have to put 3 dots on the number line. If 0 is included, 1 more dot. If 4 is included, 1 more dot. Just 1 dot on each of the value in the number line. Hope this is clear. Let's see what is there for the next question. Solve x by 4 greater than 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5. Children, don't keep anything in your mind, any block in your mind. Just solve it as simply as you solve your equations, provided you know how to solve your equation. Okay, but I know that all of you must be knowing to solve a equation. So just be watchful of keeping this inequality sign, and remember one rule, that is, I am writing the rule first. So if you have minus 2x is greater than 5 and you are transposing this minus 2 to the other side, it becomes x less than minus 5 by 2. The sign of the inequality changes. The sign of the inequality changes. Just be careful, a little careful here. Rest all rules are the same as solving an equation. So solving an inequation, solving an equation, both the rules are the same. Only thing is you have to be careful about this rule that I have just mentioned. So LCM is 15. So we have 5 into 5x minus 2 minus 3 into 7x minus 3 whole by 15. Okay, 15. So x by 4 is greater than 5 into 5 is 25, 3 into 7 is 21, 25 minus 21 is 4x, 5 into minus 2 is minus 10, minus 3 into minus 3 is plus 9, minus 10 plus 9 is minus 1 by 15. So which makes 15x is greater than 4 into 4x minus 1. So it becomes 16x minus 1. 16x minus 1. So here I will leave it, I will transpose the 16x to this side. So 15x minus 16x becomes 16x minus 4, I am sorry. Okay, I will transpose this 16x to this side. So it becomes minus x is greater than minus 4. Now remember that rule, if you are multiplying or dividing both sides of an inequation with a negative number, here the negative number is minus 1, the sign of the inequality changes. Therefore, x becomes less than 4. X becomes less than 4. I just now discussed how to write the solution set when you have real numbers. So here we go with the solution set. So how do we write the solution set? We write it as, open the curly bracket, x such that x, the solution set less than 4, comma, x belongs to R. Very simple, children. If you have any blocks, let it just dissolve. Okay, open your curly bracket, write x, 2 dots, write the answer that you got, put a comma, x belongs to R. There are different notations. Some textbook write the category of numbers beginning in the beginning and then they write the solution towards the end. Anyway, but this is the best method. I am not denying any other method. Okay, all are right, but this is the easiest to get into your head. X such that x less than 4, put a comma, x belongs to R. So let's see what comes with the solution here. So x is less than for x belongs to R. Therefore, the solution set is x such that x less than 4, x belongs to R. Now, how do we, this much is enough. Now, how do we plot it on this number line? How do we plot it on the number line? Children, first you have to know two things. Now, x is less than 4, x is less than or equal to 4. I have just picked up two conditions with this given. If it is less than 4, it means that there is a number, there is a value which is just less than 4 and not equal to 4. Just less than 4, it could be 3.99999999 something. Okay, we can't predict what it is. Less than or equal to 4 means 4 also is included. So, how do we differentiate whether 4 is included, 4 is not included is, if it is less than 4 means not included, 4 not included, and less than or equal to 4 means 4 is included. Okay. So, not included is shown with a hollow circle, included is shown with a dark circle. Okay. Not included is shown with a hollow circle and included with a dark circle. Now, in this particular case, is 4 included or not included? It is not included. So, it is a hollow circle on 4, and as we have discussed, this is real numbers. So, you have all possible values in this. Between 3 and 4 you have all, 3 and 2 you have, 0 and 1 you have, and between 5 and 6 on your number line you have, and beyond -6 also there exists all possible values which satisfy this solution set. Then how do we show it on the number line? All you have to do is you have to darken the number line. You have to darken the number line little bit, okay, and then please ensure you darken the arrow visibly. You will not use any color pencils in your exam paper, children. It's a pencil or a blue and a black pen, that's it, okay. And by the way, number line you don't use a pen, you use a pencil, and show an arrow on top. This is just a safety measure in case if the examiner finds that your arrow is not darkened, he will understand that the child knows the concept that it is an infinite set. So, just as a safety precaution, you draw an arrow on top of it which shows that it is an infinite set and it is true beyond the number line that you have drawn as well. Okay. If it was x less than or equal to 4, this becomes a dark circle. That's it, as simple as it is. This is for showing number lines for an infinite set, and the category of numbers is real numbers. Find the solution set of values of x satisfying the inequation 2 5 by 6 less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 less than or equal to 2. X belongs to whole numbers, and grab the solution set on the number line. So, if you observe carefully, there are two inequality signs, one is less than and one is less than or equal to. When you have two inequality signs, children, divide your entire inequation into two sets. One set which is minus 2 5 by 6 less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3, this is one, and 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 less than or equal to 2. Divide it into two sets, it becomes really easy. Of course, you can do it in one go. That solution I have shown it when I have shown you all the solution so that you see both the methods, but personally I suggest follow this method. So, this becomes minus 17 by 6 is less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3. 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 is less than or equal to 2. So, minus 2x by 3 becomes less than or equal to 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now, if you transpose this 1 by 2 to the other side, let me scroll up a little. Okay. So, again I need to select the pen. Where is the pen? Okay. So, minus 17 by 6 minus 17 by 6 minus 1 by 2 is less than minus 2x by 3, and here, oh, this minus is also, okay, minus 2x by 3 is less than or equal to 2 minus 1 by 2 is minus 3, plus 3 by 2. 4 minus 1 it is plus. Minus 17 by 6 minus 1 by 2 is minus 20 by 6. So, minus 20 by 6, okay, is less than 2x by 3, and here minus 2x by 3 is less than or equal to 3 by 2. Children, if you know this, we can cancel as 10 by 3 and 10 by 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So, I am going to show you all here. I will change the color 1 minute. Okay, let me take up blue. Okay. So, here I am going to show you all. We have minus 10 is less than 2x. It is just to stress on this point. Minus 10 is less than 2x. Okay. So, minus 5 will be less than x. Oh, this is minus 2x, children. Okay. Oh, we made a mistake. Fine. Minus 10 is less than minus 2x. If minus 10 is less than 2x, this step will be totally wrong. Why? Because you are multiplying both sides with a negative number. Yes or no? If we are multiplying both sides with a negative number, just a moment. Okay. Yeah. If we are multiplying both sides with a negative number, what happens? The sign of the inequality changes. So, we have here 5 greater than x, and we learnt if 5 is greater than x, it means x is less than 5. It means x is less than 5. So, hope you understood this. Now, the same thing applies to this also, where minus 2 by 3x, x got jumped somewhere. Okay. Minus 2 by 3x is less than 3 by 2. You have the sign of the inequality will change. Let us see the solution. See what happened. Minus 4x is less than minus 9. If minus 4x is less than 9, I am again showing it to you all. If minus 4x is less than or equal to 9, x greater than or equal to minus 9 by 4. First do it this way. X is greater than or equal to minus 9 by 4. Since your first inequation is with less, children, if you have a less than sign, it is easy to plot it on the number line. It is easy to plot it on the number line. So, write it as minus 9 by 4 is less than or equal to x. The concept is if 4 greater than 3, 3 is less than 4. Okay, that is the concept that you are using. So, this is how we got minus 9 by 4 is less than or equal to x. Now, if you want to write this as a set in set builder notation, I mean to say, if you want to write the solution set in set builder notation, here I have only shown the roster form or the tabular form. How do you write? What is your final answer? We have minus 9 by 4 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than 5, which makes x is common here. So, can you write it as minus 9 by 4 less than or equal to x, common x is in between x less than 5? This is what your solution set is. Minus 9 by 4 is less than x, less than 5. Now, how do you write it in set builder notation? I am going to tell you all now. Very simple. The same method that we followed earlier. What did I say? Open a curly bracket, open a curly bracket. Did the pen get selected? No, right? Okay. Open a curly bracket, write x such that, write the solution set. What was the solution set? Please remember to write it in an improper fraction. So, minus 2 1 by 4 less than or equal to x less than 5, put a comma, x belongs to whole numbers. The category, the replacement set is whole numbers here. So, you will write x belongs to whole numbers. Is this clear? This is how you will write a solution set in set builder notation. And if it is real numbers, you can only, or rather you have to only write in set builder notation. But if it is whole numbers, natural numbers or integers, you can write this and that. Okay. So the answer is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the whole numbers between minus 2.25 and 5? It is 5 is not included. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So how do we plot it on the number line? You just have to put a dot on each of this. So a dot on each of this will be a dot on 0, a dot on 1, a dot on 2, a dot on 3, a dot on 4. That's all. It is a finite set. It is not an infinite set. It is a finite set. Is this clear? So this is how you plot on the number line when the category of numbers is whole numbers, natural numbers or integers. Okay, not real numbers. So let's see this question number 4. Find the values of x which satisfy the inequation minus 1 by 3 less than or equal to x by 2. So minus 1 by 3 less than or equal to x by 2 minus 4 by 3. Also x by 2 minus 4 by 3 will be less than 1 by 6. Please ensure you write it in 2. Be careful about the signs. One sign here and there will mess up our entire sum. So now what if you transpose this minus 4 by 3 to the other side, it becomes minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3 less than or equal to x by 2 and x by 2 minus 4 by 3 less than 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3 is 1. So 1 is less than or equal to x by 2, 2 less than or equal to x. And here LCM is 6. I have to transpose that to the other side. I did not. Okay. So x by 2 is less than 1 by 6 plus 4 by 3. LCM is 6. So it will be x by 2 is less than, what is this value children? You will get it as 9 by 6 and 9 by 6 is 3 by 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So you have it as 2 less than or equal to x and x less than 3. If you have to combine them and write, how do you write? Always follow this, the sequence. You always understand the sequence. Number should be less than x. You should have one sequence like that and the other sequence is x less than number. This less than can be less than or equal to, but don't do with greater than signs. It is, you are small, you will make mistakes, so do it with less than sign. It is easy to identify the region in between also, and how you have to see whether you have got the correct inequation is, you should get one number is less than x and the other set you should get x less than the number. So did we get like that? Yes, we did get 2 less than or equal to x and x less than 3. How do we write it together? You will write it as 2 less than or equal to x less than 3. When you combine these two, you will write it in this way. Now what will be the solution set? What will be the solution set children? The solution set will be, open a curly bracket, x such that, write the answer that you got, which is 2 less than or equal to x less than 3, x belongs to R. Close your curly bracket. Okay, so this is the solution for this particular inequation, and x belongs to real numbers. One real number we did which is infinite, and this is which is a finite set. So let's see how we mark it on the number line. So this is the solution, 2 less than or equal to x less than 3. Now how do you show it on the number line? How do you show it on the number line? First tell me, is 2 included? First tell me, is 2 included? Yes or no? Is 2 included? Yes, 2 is included. Why? Because 2 is less than or equal to 3. This is included. Is 3 included? Not included. Okay. Now how do you show? As I have told earlier, between 2 and 3, included is a dark circle, not included is a hollow circle. Make this hollow little prominent and darken the region between the two. Darken the region between the two. In some books it will be also shown as, generally in most of the books they show it in this way. They show it included as a straight line, not included as a curved line, and then they shade the region in between. Sometimes to extra precaution we can put a dark circle, hollow circle here on top, so that they know this is not included, this is included. But I suggest this will be time consuming. You have to again shade. Some children sit and only shade the region thinking that it carries marks. No, it doesn't carry mark. They have to know the region between that. So I prefer mark it dark, hollow, dark for included, hollow for not included, and just to darken this portion of your number line. That will be more than enough, instead of drawing a straight line, a curved line, and then shading the portion in between. Choice is yours. I have explained both ways. Now let's go to the next question. In this question it is given that, it went up again. Okay. In this question it is given that P is, they have given two sets here, P x such that 5 less than 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 11, x belongs to R, and Q minus 1 less than or equal to 3 plus 4x less than 23, x belongs to I. I means integer. Sometimes they show it with the letter Z as well. Both mean the same. And you have to find P intersection Q. What is, before we get to this, what is intersection? What is intersection, children? P intersection Q is common elements of P and Q. Common elements of P and Q. And if you have P union Q, it is all elements of P and Q. I think this much you know. Okay, anyway, it's just, also you should know what is P dash, what is Q dash. P dash is complement of P, Q dash is complement of Q. So let's see this basic model first. So this is for P. 5 is less than 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 11. Let us finish P first. Less than or equal to 11. So 5 is less than 2x minus 1, 6 is less than 2x, 3 is less than x. And here 2x minus 1 is less than or equal to 11, 2x is less than or equal to 12, x is less than or equal to 6. So what is the solution for it? Common solution, number less than x less than number. So it is 3 less than x less than or equal to 6 for P. So let's see for Q. In Q what is given? It is given minus 1 is less than or equal to 3 plus 4x. So we will write it as minus 1 less than or equal to, okay, this is for Q, understand, less than or equal to 3 plus 4x, and 3 plus 4x is less than 23. So if you transpose this minus 3 to the other side, it becomes minus 3. So minus 4 is less than or equal to 4x. So minus 1 is less than or equal to x. Now I am writing this. 4x will be less than 23 minus 3, which is 20. X is less than 5. So what is the common solution set for this? It is minus 1 less than or equal to x less than 5. Okay. Minus 1 less than or equal to x. This is for set Q and this is for set P. So you have these two different sets P and Q. P belongs to real numbers, Q belongs to integers. And what will be the intersection? Children, the intersection between real numbers and integers will be only an integer. Okay. So let's see the solution and how we find this P intersection Q. Okay. So this is the solution, what we got just now. P intersection Q, it denotes the common elements between P and Q. So what are the common elements of P and Q? Here you have all possible values, all values between 3 and 6. Yes or no? All values between 3 and 6. Okay. And for Q, what do you have? You have the integers between minus 1 and 5. What are the integers between -1 and 5? Tell me. What are the integers between -1 and 5? They are -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 5 included? Not included. Now let me rewrite this all values for you again. All values between 3 and 1 second. Yeah. So all values between 3 and 6. All values between 3 and 6. So you have, and 3 is not included, 6 is included. So you have 3.1 which is not here, 3.2 which is not here, 3.559999 which is not here. You have a 4 which is here. You have a 4.1 which is not here. Okay. You have 5 which is not here. You have 6 which is not here. So what is common? It is only 4 that is common between the two. Now seeing the solution set. It is just 4. Now plotting on the number line, you are now very well aware of how to plot on the number line. It is just a 4 on this. That's all. After solving all this and after drawing such a big number line, it is only 1 4 that is to be marked on the number line. This is how you get this P intersection Q. So let's do some board questions now. The first question is from the year 2015, that is 2015. It's a very simple question. It shows 13x minus 5, no fractional values at all. Whenever you have two inequalities, you have to write it as 13x minus 5 less than 15x plus 4. This is one set, and 15x plus 4 less than 7x plus 12. So if I transpose 13x to the other side, I have minus 5 minus 4 less than 15x minus 13x, minus 9 is less than 2x, minus 4 1 by 2 is less than x. Here you have 15x minus 7x, which is 8x, less than 12 minus 4 is 8, which makes x less than 1. So what is our common thing? Our common solution is minus 4 1 by 2 less than x less than 1. So this is our, with this we will have to write the solution set. How do we write the solution set? It is x such that write this x belongs to R. So if we have to write the solution set, what we have to do is, you just have to add two more things to this, that is, you will have to write x such that, comma, x belongs to R. Okay, this R is missing, it's going behind the thing. So let's see the solution and then plot it on the number line. So this is the solution as we have seen, and now how do we plot it on the number line? So what is it, children? It is between minus, let me take the pen. So the solution set is minus 2 1 by 2 less than x less than 1, x belongs to R. Now first of all tell me, minus 2 1 by 2 and 1 both are not included. Now here listen very carefully. So 1 is anyway shown on the number line, so you mark it with not included. Where does minus 2 1 by 2 be? Minus 2 1 by 2 is between minus 2 and minus 3. Children, whenever you have a number between, what you have to do is you have to mark it. You need not show any exact position. You just mark it right here, minus 2 1 by 2, and then you put a hollow circle. Children, you don't have to use these colors that I am using. You will only use a pencil. Okay, no coloring required. And you will darken the line between the two. This is your solution set for this particular set. Minus 2 1 by 2 less than x less than 1, and this is how you show it on the number line. Is that clear? So moving on to the next sum. Solve the inequation and represent the solution on the number line. This again, all inequations are, you will only get inequations which will have two inequality signs. Rarely you get an inequation which will have only one inequality sign. So the first one is minus 2 less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3. Okay, and 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 is less than or equal to 6 ones are 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 by 6. I have directly written 1 by 2 minus. Now transpose this 2x by 3 to the other side. So 2x by 3 is less than 1 by 2 minus 2, and here transpose the 2x by 3 to the other side. So 1 by 2 minus 11 by 6 is less than or equal to 2x by 3. Let's go down a little. Okay. So now what happens here? Now what do you get? You have, the pen is not selected. Okay. You have 2x by 3 is less than minus 3 by 2, and here LCM is 6. So 3 minus 11 is minus 8. 3 minus 11 is minus 8. Minus 8 by 6 is less than or equal to 2x by 3. So cancelling, 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 fours are, and you have 4 minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2 is less than or equal to x. Here if we cancel, we have x is equal to, or x is less than minus 9 by 4. Okay, minus 9 by 4 is minus 2, 1 by 4. So let's see the solution now. Let's do one more sum before we close for today. It's a question from 2010. It is 4x minus 19 is less than 3x by 5, 3x by 5 minus 2 less than or equal to minus 2x plus minus 2 by 5 plus x. So we write it in two parts. This is 4x minus 19 less than 3x by 5 minus 2, and 3x by 5 minus 2 less than or equal to minus 2 by 5 plus x. 4x minus 19, transpose the terms. 4x minus 3x by 5 is less than minus 2 plus 19. 4 into 5 is 20, 20 minus 3 is 17. So 17x by 5 is less than 17, which makes x less than 5. Coming to this part, if you transpose the x to this side, you have 3x by 5 minus x is less than or equal to minus 2 by 5 plus 2. So 3x minus 5x is minus 2x by 5 is less than or equal to 8 by 5. So let's go up a little to one more. Yeah. So we have x is equal to, or rather x is, let me select the pen. Yeah. So we have, what, the pen is not getting selected. Okay. So we have x is less than 5 over here, and here if you cancel 5 and 5, you get minus x is less than or equal to 8. I'm sorry, less than or equal to 4, which makes 4 less than or equal to x, minus 4 less than or equal to x. How did this happen? Let me explain to you all once again. So I am doing it in a different color. We had minus x less than or equal to 4. By transposing a negative number, x becomes greater than or equal to minus 4. Now since, because the sign of the inequality changes, since we are not using the greater than sign in our inequations, using the principle, if one number is greater than the other will be less than it. So minus 4 will be less than or equal to x. So our solution set is minus 4 less than or equal to x. So what will be our solution set? Let me select the pen again. So our solution set is SS is equal to x such that minus 4 less than or equal to x less than 5, x belongs to R. X belongs to R. Let's see the solution and plot it on the number line. Minus 4 less. Yeah. This is the number line. So let's plot it here. Now it belongs to which category? It belongs to the category of real numbers. Real numbers means the entire portion between the numbers should be highlighted. Okay. So minus 4, is it included? Yes, it is included. So let's include minus 4. So it's a dark circle on minus 4. Is 5 included? No, 5 is not included. So a hollow circle on the number 5, and you have to darken the region between the two. You have to darken the region between the two, that is between minus 4 and 5. This is how you get the number line. So I said last question, but we have one more question to do. Let's quickly do. Solve the inequation and write the solution set and represent it on the number line. It's a very basic question. It is 2018, but a very simple sum given though. So minus 2 plus 10x less than or equal to 13x plus 10. 13x plus 10 less than 24 plus 10x. So transposing 10x to the other side, you have 2 minus 10 is less than or equal to 13x minus 10x. We have minus 8 less than or equal to 3x. Minus 8 by 3 is less than or equal to x. Here you have 13x, what is this, 24 plus 10x, right? So here we have 13x minus 10x less than 24 minus 10. So you have 3x less than 14x less than 14 by 3. So let's see the solution now. We got minus 8 by 3, they got minus 4. Let's see what mistake we have made. Okay, let's scroll up once. So yeah, it is minus 2. I missed the minus 2. So I'm sorry for that. So it is a minus 2 here. So which makes it minus 12, and this becomes minus 4. So minus 4 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than 4 2 by 3. And that's your solution set. Yeah, 14 by 3 is right, and 4 2 by 3. So since it is a category of integers, you have all possible values between, sorry, not all possible values, all the integers between minus 4 and 4 2 by 3. 4 2 by 3 is not included, so the integer which is just less than 4 2 by 3 is 4. So you have minus 4 as well plus 4. Now how do you show it on the number line? How do we show it on the number line? Children, you just have to put a dot on each of them. So our solution set was what? Okay, I'm changing color. Our solution set was minus 4. Okay, so you have minus 4. See how it troubles. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a dot on each of them, which makes it a number line for integers z or I. If it is real numbers, the entire line, the entire portion should be darkened. If it is whole or natural, you do not have any negative numbers. Is that clear? So that comes to the end of this lesson, linear inequation. We have done few questions and also few board questions. So with this, I hope this entire lesson is clear with you. Do ensure you watch both the videos to have complete knowledge on this lesson. And once again, if you have liked this video, do like, subscribe and share, and be connected with ICSE Math Guru. Till the next video, stay blessed.